Earlier this week, we reported on the news that Anna Duggar had welcomed her seventh child. Obviously, the arrival of a healthy child is always joyous news, but in this case, the birth is mired in controversy due to the circumstances surrounding it. As you're probably aware, Anna's husband, Josh Duggar, was arrested on CP charges back in April. After months of delays, Josh will stand trial on November 30th. If convicted, he faces 20 years behind bars. Needless to say, the situation has cast quite a dark cloud over what should be one of the happiest times in Anna's life. Not only might she soon find herself in the difficult position of raising 7 children on her own, but she won't be receiving much sympathy from those in her community. After all, Anna turned a blind eye to years and years worth of red flags, and continued getting pregnant by a man with a well-documented history as a sexual predator. It's unclear what will become of her if and when Josh goes to prison. Anna has never held a job as an adult, and now there are questions about whether or not she'll receive any support from her in-laws if her husband gets locked up. And the reaction to the news of little Madison Lily Duggar's birth has led many to the conclusion that most of the Duggars are distancing themselves from Anna as quickly as possible. While Madison entered the world on October 23rd, it wasn't until this week that Anna shared the news with her nearly 1 million Instagram followers. Her mother and father-in-law, Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar, were quick to repost, giddily sharing the news with their own massive following. Wisely, Anna chose to turn off comments on her original post. So in love with this precious grandbaby, Jim Bob and Michelle wrote on their page. Their comments were echoed by another new addition to the family, Claire Spivey, who married Justin Duggar back in February. She is darling. Claire commented, under normal circumstances, countless other Duggars would have expressed their joy in the comments. But that didn't happen this time. In fact, as The Sun points out, it seems that most of Anna's in-laws publicly snubbed her on this joyous occasion. The silence is especially surprising coming from Anna's sisters-in-law, who had previously stuck by her side during numerous shocking scandals involving her husband. But it's important to bear in mind that Josh's trial isn't the only legal battle currently facing the Duggar clan. Jill, Jessa, Jinger, and Joanna Duggar will be in court on December 9th, less than 2 weeks after the start of Josh's trial as a result of a lawsuit they filed against their local police and sheriff's department. As you may recall, the girls were molested by Josh when they were children. The world learned about this appalling turn of events in 2015, when the authorities released Josh's police records to In Touch magazine in response to a FOIA request. The sisters filed suit in 2017, and now, after years of legal wrangling, their case will finally be heard in court. So perhaps Jill, Jessa, and company are keeping their distance from Anna at the advice of their legal counsel. Or maybe they're fed up with the woman who spent the past decade enabling their brother's predatory behavior. Whatever the case, the rifts within this family seem to grow deeper every day.